Good afternoon. Welcome back. Hope you're having a good start to your afternoon and that you're going to have a good one for the rest of the day today, as I have had a chance to have my own. So today we have Livingston, I presume, Lifetime. And so this one, let's go ahead and let's see here. React to Lifetime of Livingston is Vexatulushuan Vexit. I can't pronounce it. Vexatuous intentions. Okay, sorry, but there you go. Vex. I got your reaction request. All right, sorry. Didn't mean to butcher your name. But without much further ado, let's get it going. Cheery.
Love, if I could write you a song, maybe the world would sing along.
I'm sorry. I really dig his vibrato on the word world. I'm just telling you, at first when he did it, I thought, I don't know, but it's his thing, man. And I guess I just gotta say, I like it. I like it. It's different. Okay. It's different. It's out of the box. It's kind of a cool sound. Listen to the word world.
Love, if I could write you a song, maybe the world would sing along. Then at least the city would cry out your name with me. I had a dream where I woke up strong and lifted the weight you've carried on.
And one other thing about that is he seems to be very selective on where he drops it, the vibrato, because it seems to come and go very specific places where he chooses to let it loose and break in with it and then takes it away again and just finishes out his line. So he's throwing out half of his bar with the vibrato and then finishes it out without. It's just interesting that he's just kind of picking and choosing where he's throwing it down. It's like it seems more intentional than natural, if that makes sense. But I like it. It's just a cool way to play his instrument. It's cool. It's just different.
Then at least the city would cry out your name with me.
Like, why didn't he do it on me when he did it with City? He broke out with City, but not with me. You know, that's what I'm kind of meaning. But let's continue on.
At least the city would cry out your name with me. I had a dream where I woke up strong and lifted the weight you've carried on. All your secrets and your pretty lies are safe with me. Tell me, what have we become lately? All our bridges are breaking. Are we dying or waking? Are we lovers or friends? Are we trusting a daydream? Are we something worth?
This pulsing, this pulsing sound in the background just gives that flowing feeling again to the song. It's kind of an ingenious way to kind of push the song along and keep your ears candied out, you know, with that background kind of flow that's happening. You throw his vibrato in there, you just throw all that in there, and it's just a cool overall sound. So let's back up a second. I want to just back up to this part.
Breaking, are we dying or waking? Are we lovers or friends? Are we trusting it?
You hear that? That hit and fade, hit and fade, hit and fade.
Daydream, are we something worth saving? What if the day we met was the beginning of the end? I wish I never fell in love, but I did.
I'm glad I did.
All the time we had was never mine to spend.
Oh, it's too bad.
Now I'm stuck between the living and the dead, but I'd wait a lifetime to see you again.
That's awesome. May I, please? I want to hear that again. That was just a cool message.
We something worth saving.
Yes.
What if the day we met was the beginning of the end?
Could be.
I wish I never fell in love, but I did.
know you don't wish that.
'Cause all the time we had was never mine to spend.
Because all the time we had was never mine to spend. Okay? So? Because now you've become you've transitioned from a me to an us. And sometimes you gotta kind of, you gotta give and take a little bit, bud. So, but let's see. I think he's rounding it out to bringing it home.
Now I'm stuck between the living and the dead, but I'd wait a lifetime
See, there it is.
to see you again.
I love that. That's so cool.
Oh, I'd wait a lifetime to see you again.
Sometimes you don't know what you got in front of you until it's gone. I've had that experience when I was younger, when I was in high school. My first girlfriend. You guys want a story time right now? It's kind of a long one. I don't know. It's a weird one. Okay. Okay. Fast forward if you don't want to hear a story time. We'll just go a couple minutes and then we'll get back into this. But so a good example would be, so I had a girlfriend back when I was in high school, probably a junior in high school, 15, 16 years old. I met her at the Braille Institute, where I was a volunteer worker to help the blind back then. It was just, don't think it was anything really great and noble on my part. It was my mother and grandmother's way of getting me out of the house during the summer months. So don't think I'm all that great because of it. But she was another volunteer worker, and I met her there. And that's where I became a Christian. I met her, and I met a couple other people, and that's kind of where that started for me. But anyways, I digress. So she ended up moving 200 miles away. And I was in high school. We'd see each other because she'd have to come and get her braces tightened, And so then so I started liking another girl. And of course, you know how that goes, So we broke up. And then about a year or two later, I went to her house because I thought, you know what, I'm going to see if she wants to just go out again. So I do the old, she answers. I go, hey. She goes, oh, I didn't realize you're going to come in, blah, 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 She goes, well, I need to go get my braces off because I'm getting married. Okay. So, and in my heart, I'm going, I still love her. We've been out forever. We've known each other forever. And now I'm hearing she's getting married. So what do? I go, all right, I'll go with you. I'll go to the dentist. I'll take you there. You can get your braces off. And then we left. And then she goes, can I get an apple? I haven't had an apple. So I went to the store, got her an apple. I've had braces in the past. I'm sure some of you that have had them, you know what that's like, right? And so all that to say, she got her braces off. She had her apple. We said goodbye. And then that was it. And then one night, I'm at home in bed at my mother's house. And my mom comes in my room at the middle of the night, like not middle of the night, like 9. She goes, hey, she's here. Oh, great. I go out there. I say, hey, blah, 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 blah. We go out. We talk. And it's like all the emotions are coming back to me, but she's married. She's got 4 kids. But there's other stories. There's other pieces of communication during this window of time on the phone and weird things. And, anyway, so it was just like she called me one time while my new wife and I were at our kitchen table, and I had to tell her, hey, I can't, you know what I mean? But then she came to my house before I got married and with her 4 kids. But she didn't, sorry, I'm all over the place. This is a bad story time. Bad Chris. So she came, but she has 4 kids, but the husband she had was abusive, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? So I started to feel like, ooh, maybe there's a place for me in this picture, right? But I knew she's married, And so I told her that night when she came over, we were standing outside, and I said, I wish that back in the day where we lost distance and stuff, I just wish that at that time we just gave each other a hug, and gotten through it. And then later in that night, we're about to say goodbye, and she goes, can I ask you a question? I go, sure. She goes, can I have a hug? And I'm going, oh my gosh, so we hugged, yada, yada. And then that was it. And then a handful of years later, she got in a car accident. She was killed. Yeah, that took a dark turn, didn't it? But she was killed during an accident. Got hit by a truck, a semi, and I can think her car got pushed into the intersection or something. But anyways, she's gone. And it's funny because like now, do I look back and go, gosh, I wish I had been with her again. I wish she was the one for me. No, not even close. It's like I am so happy, with my wife and my kids and all of that. I wouldn't trade them at all for the world. And sometimes when you're in the thick of it and you think that your life is over, you're not going to be able to move on without that person, all of a sudden you're granted this different experience that completely trumps your previous experience. You just got to hold out and hold out some hope and get through it. So I can understand where this is coming from. I've waited a lifetime to see you again. When I learned that she died, it hurt. It broke my heart. It's like, oh. And I was married, and I told my wife about it. I said, yeah, she died apparently. And she's like, oh no, So it was all very healthy, but it's like, I get that. I've waited a lifetime to see you again. It's just one of those tragic, I guess, romance, love stories, in a way. But it's funny when you're in the moment. It's so real, and it hurts so bad. But I could say today, it's like, so, I mean, not to her death, of course, but I'm going, I'm so happy that I didn't go that route and that I ended up where I'm at today. I've waited a lifetime to see my wife, and I'm very happy to say I did. Anyways, here we go. That was a long story.
I'd wait a lifetime to see you again. Are we facing the end tonight? If this is a war, I'm picking sides. Tell me, will you take this life or walk away from me?
That's an ultimatum. All right. Are you going to stay with me forever, or are you going to get out of here? Which is it going to be? It's quite extreme.
I had to lose myself to find you're the light in my low, and your breath is my high. Now I'm stuck across the world just waiting on you. Tell me, what have we become lately? All our bridges are breaking. Are we dying or waking? Are we lovers or friends? Are we trusting again?
Dude, how many of you are in this position right now? Could I please see some comments in the comments section? Would you? Would you just kind of like share with us and just let us know? Maybe your girl or gal that you're in love with is actually going to see the comment too. You never know. But all I could look at, you youngsters out there, you youngers, you kids, you filled with hormones and are raging. Take a shot. Do it. Take a shot. You're nervous? Take a shot. You are on this rock hurling through space that has every right to every bit of happiness that I have and everyone else has. You're in love? Take a shot. If your heart's broken, remember my story time. It's okay. Be bold, man. And I would truly consider it an honor if you tell me the results, good or bad, in the comment section, if you took this advice and you just today, pick up the call and go, oh, I just want to let you know I'm in love with you. But let it out. Imagine if he or she says, I'm so glad you mentioned that. What took you so long? I love you too. Let love reign, man.
Daydream, always something worth saving. What if the day we met was the beginning of the end?
It's okay if it is.
I never fell in love, but I did.
It's hard.
'Cause all the time we had was never mine to spend. Now I'm stuck between again.
I really like this song. I just like it. It's just a cool, upbeat song about a horrible circumstance.
Oh, I waited a lifetime to see you again. Oh, I waited a lifetime to see you again. What do I have to gain if there's nothing to lose?
Dude, what a great little chorus right there. Right here.
What do I have to gain?
What a great rhythm, man.
Nothing to lose. Would it still feel the same if I never met you?
It probably would if you never met her. You probably wouldn't love her. But I get where you're coming from. I get your pros.
Would it still feel the same if I never met you?
Oh, I love the vocals.
The day we met was the beginning of the end. Now I'm stuck.
I'm sorry, another pause. When he got to the beginning and the end, I was expecting another beat in another ramp up and and then a fade out, but it was kind of like an abrupt beginning and the end, and then like a reprieve immediate. It was kind of unexpectedly cool. I love it when an artist will throw something in there that's a little outside of formula to kind of keep us guessing. This is one of those songs cover to cover, all throughout. Excuse me. Lyrically and musically, with a lot of the interesting background effects that they're using. It's just, this is a top-notch song.
Would it still feel the same if I never met you? What if the day we met was the beginning of the end? Now
Right.
I'm stuck between the living and the dead, but I wait a lifetime to see you again.
Okay. Yeah. This is my favorite Livingston. I am so tongue-tied tonight. You know why? This is next. And I'm looking forward to this. This is next, everybody. Anyways, I'm tongue-tied tonight. But anyways, I think that this is my favorite Livingston song so far. I like the beat. Cute message. Yes, this is so far my favorite Livingston song so far. More. Please. More. Stay tuned for a little nitro. He's coming your way to a tummy near you. Gosh. I'll see you guys later. Take care.